time consumption and unreliability both cause stress, but which methodology inflicts less? It's the age-old debate: do it properly or don't do it at all. Doing it properly can sometimes become frustrating and stressful when the procedures involved require a series of mundane time-consuming tasks that with one misstep could terminate the process. But on the other hand, using an unreliable system to boycott this initial timely process, in the end can become a lot more time-consuming and frustrating when the end product doesn't work and you're forced to backtrack and often start again. This directly applies to the importing procedure of the Crysis gaming engine debate. Solidworks versus Google SketchUp. And in all situations, it all really depends on the intent of the product. According to accelerated life testing, it is much more beneficial to go with a reliable and timely system rather than a quick and unreliable one, with the induced stress levels being much less in the long term. For example, fixing your car can be a difficult and timely process. Whether you're fixing it yourself or booking it into a mechanic and paying a lot of hard-earned cash, this is a stressful procedure. But when it comes down to it, we don't really have a choice, as the stress levels of having the car break down, or worse, having a car accident as a direct result of our laziness, far outweigh those if we were to do it properly from the start.
While this woman looks on in disbelief at the heap of twisted metal that used to be her car.
Using Solidworks and 3ds Max to create a model that will interact with Crysis without glitches is much more reliable than using Google SketchUp. Solidworks creates seemingly solid objects that are completely accurate, giving less likely chance of glitches during gameplay and the importing process. The utilization of UVW mapping in the 3DS stages of importation allows for greater texture control and therefore creates better aesthetically pleasing models. Creating the object in parts through Solidworks allows for a very detailed model that is easy to alter throughout any stage of the importing process. This makes the Solidworks via 3ds Max process much more practical than Google SketchUp in most situations. SketchUp is great for creating quick basic models that the player will not necessarily interact with, whereas creating basic models in Solidworks can sometimes be an unnecessary, timely process. Applying textures in SketchUp is quick and easy, with the time consumption component really coming into the Solidworks via 3ds Max importing process during the application of textures.
I can do it any way that you want it.